If you are someone that wants to learn how to grade cards to submit to PSA or to another grading service, then you should really watch this video. I'm going to be breaking down a bunch of 90s Basketball Hall of Fame cards that I found at a card shop. Going through them, showing you how I look at them, what I look for, and how I sort through the cards and decide what has a potentially high grade, high enough that I'll send it off as a submission, and what I'm storing away, why, how I go about that process, and my thoughts behind it. I'll also share a lot of really golden knowledge about the industry, about the hobby, about trends, about why I'm making the plays that I'm making. So if that's something you're interested in, if you're interested in making money in sports cards, then stay tuned. This is what I got at the card shop. A bunch of 90s basketball for next to nothing. Some 80s basketball too. And I am pretty stoked. The condition's not the best on this stuff, but man, there are some hot cards in here. There is a 92 Shaq. That one was $4. This is the only baseball card I have in here, but it's a Freddie Freeman rookie. And let's look at it. I would, just looking at it in there, I picked it up because I would expect it to grade out at a 9 or better. And so you see the centering. So this side, you compare this side, the thinnest points, compare that, and it's really close, really good. The top and the bottom, if you go from the bottom of the A, I'd say they were within the range of a 10. Just doing a little cleaning here. And the way I like to clean is I just use one of these lens cleaning cloths. I try to wrap it around my fingers so it doesn't catch a corner and hurt anything. But there was a little bit of a fingerprint smudge on there. And if you submit these cards with those, you're gonna get downgraded probably. They're not gonna clean up your fingerprints off the cards. That looks really good. You know, I see a little bit, maybe a tiny bit of imperfection on this corner, and I'll look through the magnifying lens at that, but not much. That could get a 10, and that's going away. And the reason I got excited about this Freddie Freeman, this card was $8, which is less than what you can buy them on eBay for, which it should be at a card that's not, a shop that's not paying eBay fees. But not only was it in excellent condition, but it also, Freddie Freeman's a guy that I expect his cards to blow up. If he keeps performing the way he has, he's kind of run under the radar for several years. Not completely under the radar. His cards still do well, especially his rookie cards. But as competitive as the Braves are right now, for one, with him being a first baseman and having a low probability of injury, and as well as he performs, he's one of those guys, and you see this a lot in baseball, where their cards will underperform, and then people will take notice, like it seems like overnight, and they'll just take off. So that is what gets me excited about Freddie Freeman. If you guys have trouble getting these cards in these card savers, I'm going to take that out for just a second because there's a little piece of lint on it. If you have trouble with them, what the problem I was having when I started submitting to PSA is I just wasn't getting the angle right on them. So you start to stick them in and you might have some resistance. Kind of adjust the back and forth angle. You get if you're opening them right, you get the angle right, and you shouldn't have a lot of resistance. Now, I don't try to shove them in all the way down to the bottom. I'd like to get that a little better than it is. But yeah, there it is. Get the angle right. That sucker's ready to go off, and he's going to go pretty soon. This is prior to 2017, so it costs, if you're submitting 20 cards or more under a membership, then for 2017 and newer, it's $15 a card. For 1972 to 2016, it's $12 a card. Anything before 1972 is, or 1971 or before, anything before 1972 is $10 a card if you submit 20 or more. So pretty excited about that. I think that could come back at 10 and probably be a $300 or $400 card. Maybe 2 years down the road, it's possible. These are what I'm so excited about. Ray Allen rookie, 1996, 97 tops. The same year as the Kobe Bryant rookie. I think this is also the same year as the Allen Iverson rookie. This card in a high grade does okay, but Ray Allen was a friggin' beast, guys. I mean, he really doesn't get much hobby love, but he was a beast. That's in really good condition. I did not expect these cards to be in very good condition because they were all in these penny sleeves and just like on a huge display table where people could have just looked through them forever. I always change these penny sleeves out. That I might submit. Ray Allen has not got a lot of hobby love yet. The guys in this stack are the 1990s Hall of Famers that I'm picking up, because my prediction is all the kids have gotten into trading cards this year. A lot of adults, but mainly kids, and kids are who set off the fire, that hot fire. And so you have stages of this. So they've gotten into it. That will bring their dads into it. And their dads thought Ray Allen and Allen Iverson were the cat's fucking meow whenever in the 1990s. These guys were explosive, awesome players. Them, Kevin Garnett, Shaq don't get no love, but Shaq's gonna get some love, I feel like, here pretty soon. All these guys, Hall of Famers, that really don't get enough love. And I think that's gonna change. I expect this hobby boom to go on for 5 to 8 years. Now, obviously, we don't know. We have a lot more tools at our disposal now than we did when I was a kid in the early 90s. There was no eBay. There was no live breaks. There were none of that stuff, right? So this could take off and fizzle within a year or two. It could go on for longer, but I mean, history kind of tells us this stuff lasts 5 to 8 years. It's kind of the same thing Gary Vee's saying. A lot of people don't like Gary Vee. I think he's an honest guy. I like the guy. Not that it matters, but I do like him. And I think he's pretty honest, pretty genuine guy. So he's not going to be right about everything, but he puts his work in. And so do I. So should everybody be responsible. Put their own work in, decide for themselves. You know, buy the cards either you think are going to do well or the cards you like. And let everybody else suck eggs. You know, it's fun to compare notes and, you know, talk with people about what you think is going to happen. But when it comes down to it, it's your money. Spend your money how you like. So pretty excited about that. That's a good condition, probably a 9. Here is another Ray Allen Prospects card. This is an Upper Deck SP. I think this is a 96. Let's check it out. That card's not in as good of condition. You see that corner's got a little bit of whitening. There's a little chip there. You might not be able to see it. There's some edge chipping. Is that? Ooh, that's not good. See how that paper is peeled up on the bottom there? It's not good. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be awesome. It doesn't have to be perfect. The reason I bought these cards, knowing that a lot of them weren't going to be gradable, is because I can put these away, I can buy them. I bought this whole lot for $120 or something like that. I can buy them, put them away, and say when this rookie card 10 years down the road is $1,000, then this card ungraded, even in maybe not so great condition, that I bought for $3 is, you know, maybe worth 20. Maybe if I get it graded and it comes back as 7, maybe it's worth 50, you know. But the cards I wanted, of people I wanted, that I think a lot of, I think can do some great things, and so I got it. Got this really cool upper deck ticket card, kind of like the 70s, like the I don't remember, Larry Bird and who was it, Lou Alcindor, that had the ticket card, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, #/Lou Alcindor. This card's in good condition. It's got a little bit of a corner ding, so that's another one that's going in the vault. It's going in the time capsule, but that's a really cool card. And it's got Ray Allen, Clifford Robinson, Scott Burrell, so basically it's got Ray Allen on it. Here's some more Ray Allen rookies. I got 5 of them. These are $2 a piece. The other one was $1. Are you friggin' kidding me? Get off of here. You can pick these up online for that, but you can't get them shipped. And you might get a lot of 5 for like 10, 20 bucks, but you can't look at them, all right? I went in this shop. I can look at these cards. I can decide, hey, that's got a corner ding. It's got a couple. That card's probably a 7. Still gonna give you $2 for it. It's gonna be worth 10 in 5 years, at least 10 in 5 years. That's got pretty good. It's a little off center, just a tiny bit. I don't know if y'all can even tell. You get an eye for this stuff the more you do it, and that's what I'd recommend. Do a lot of it, because the top and the right side are just a little off center. It's a little off center, just barely to the bottom left. Maybe like, probably not even enough to keep it out of a PSA 10. This card's not gonna bring a 10. It's got not soft corners, but it's got like not perfect corners. Now the back centering, that might keep it out of a 10. This card's probably an 8. This card's probably an 8. But that's a solid rookie. That's a solid Ray Allen rookie that I picked up for $2. Oh, Hall of Famer that just lit the scene on fire when he came in, so get off it. That card has a printing error. I didn't notice that. I don't care, but I didn't notice it. You see right there? See how it's smudged? Yeah. I'm sure these guys probably looked through these. I'm gonna put that one in here. And they probably didn't put out the ones that they thought would get a 10, but lucky for me, they did put some of them out. I think this 96 Topps is gonna be, I mean, it already is like an iconic set because of the Kobe rookie, but I think it's gonna be even more in the years to come as it becomes more scarce, more stuff gets opened. And, you know, the Kobe hype, if you think that's going away, I think you're crazy. Kobe was a beast. Ray Allen was a beast. Allen Iverson was a beast. The NBA does not take a lot of people into the Hall of Fame. You know, they take one modern guy a year, usually. I mean, a guy from the 90s or early 2000s, they're going to take. This year, they took 3, was huge. 2020's NBA Hall of Fame class was Kobe, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. You won't find any Kobe in here, but you'll find some Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. And that's kind of how I play it. I don't really buy the hype. I love the raw cards because I can sit on them till I decide to get them graded. And, you know, prices of grading is not going to go up that much. I do think there's a possibility that the grading card services stop allowing submissions from the general public, that they start requiring you to go through like a card shop or something. I think that's a distinct possibility. I might be crazy, but I do think that's a distinct possibility. Man, I got 2 cards. Oh, shit. Good thing I had that sleeved up. Not just that Freddie Freeman, which I think has a shot at a 10, but these 2 Ray Allen rookies that I think have a good shot at a 9. Huh. That's crazy. Go me. Press Pass Iverson rookies. These are cheap cards at the time, but you got one of the top players in history here. Doesn't matter if the cards are cheap. Look at the NBA hoops, Michael Jordan's, or look at them now, look at them in 5 years. Another Allen Iverson Stadium Club rookie, and this one's actually, this is an insert rookie. So that's 97 Stadium Club insert rookie. Got some edge chipping, got some surface issues, but see if that'll come out. Or if it's, yeah, that card was stuck to another card. It got peeled off. Not too bad though. Some people might trash it, thinking I'm digging the bottom of the barrel, but I'm telling you guys, this stuff gets me going. That card right there, that's a nice card. Let's see what the back looks like. It's got some chipping on the back. It's probably coming back. The card's probably coming back an 8. It's got really sharp corners. It's got an awesome front to it. The back, it's a little rough. I'm gonna sleeve that up anyways. My card saver, because the corners are just super sharp. So I got about 15-20% off, like 17% off these cards at that card shop just by asking for a deal on a bulk discount, which is easy to do at a card store. It's a little harder to do. Ask for a deal on $100, $1, $2 cards on eBay. This looks pretty good. Again, the backs in these, I don't know if they were all printed that way, but there's like some white, like it looks like chipping, but it's got to be just wear or something. Now, every card brand and every year is kind of graded different by PSA. So that might, you know, the corners are sharp on this card. The front, the surface is really sharp. That might take this card, you know, if that's the same way with all of these basketball rookies from that era, and they give a little credit to that, then that, you know, this card's a 9 on the front, maybe it comes back a 9. It just depends. Especially the vintage stuff, they're a lot more forgiving, but every year can be different, you know. Your Fleer metal stuff is going to get a break compared to, you know, some of the cards that were a little bit less condition sensitive. The cards that are more condition sensitive are going to get a break. It's a nice Encore rookie, Allen Iverson rookie. 96, 97 Fleer Ultra Encore rookie. Another nice card. Again, you know, I'd expect this card to probably come back an 8, possibly a 9. I don't know about the centering on these cards. This like taper right along this edge kind of looks like it might be built in, because on the right side there's no taper. On the top, the bottom, there's no taper. The right side looks about equal with halfway down this taper. So, you know, that card, just looking at it, it's got a soft corner on the top left, but that card could come back a 9. This is not the last bunch of 90s basketball that I'm going to be buying. I'm going to be buying a lot of 90s basketball. I've been looking at those, and you might call me crazy, I've been looking at those 1990 Superstar Hoops Superstar sets, the ones with the gold borders. The white borders, the 89-90 hoops that had the white borders. Okay, so like, here we go. That's David Robinson, 1989-90. That is actually a really well-centered card. So that's the 89-90 hoops. This is the 1990 Hoop Superstars. These were sets that were released in a specific deal with Sears. Sears was the only one that could get these sets. They were 100 card sets, and they were based on this 1989 design, 8990 design. And so these cards right now, I think, sell for less, but there's got to be a lot less population on these Superstar sets. So you can get the whole set for like $20 right now, sealed. You know, Hoops was printed in huge numbers, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I expect with population tracking, with PSA, BGS, SGC population tracking nowadays, I expect population to be a lot bigger deal than it even already is. Guys, when I started, I asked these guys, like, do y'all have any 90s basketball? And when they're like, oh yeah, like it's in those penny sleeves back there on that table, like with everything else. When I started going through it, I was there for 4 hours skimming through these cards and just loving it. Just like, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna take that. Because to me, with that in mind, that 90s basketball is gonna have significant increase in value in the next couple of years. Gosh, guys, that's just a gold mine. It was like printing money, like sitting there paying a couple bucks for these early 90 Jordans. And yeah, they were printed in huge numbers, but you know what? They were also like thrown around and treated terribly. It's kind of like, you know, the 50s and 60s stuff is so valuable because nobody took care of it. Well, guess what? The last 20 years, there's been frat guys playing drinking games with friggin' sports cards from the 80s and 90s, and the pop out there of decent condition sports cards, yeah, it's still super high. You know how many cards of the Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck rookie are graded between an 8 and a 10? Just in PSA, it's like over 50,000 cards. You know, it's huge. I mean, those are huge numbers. But, you know, that's a Griffey that when it came out was a huge card, you know. So that's, you know, people are looking at in 1990 and saying, you know, I'm going to protect this. That's why there's so many high-grade examples of that card. But the rest of this stuff, you know, it wasn't looked at like that. It wasn't as, you know, protected. A Hall of Famer is always going to be a Hall of Famer, guys. And last but not least is Mr. Akeem the Dream Olajuwon. This is 1988 Fleer All-Star Team. I think this is the sticker. No, this is just the All-Star. This isn't the sticker. I did look at a sticker there. I guess I didn't buy it. This 88 stuff's taken off, guys. I've got some 88 stuff, but I expect Akeem, another big Hall of Famer, to take off. This card was $2 for an 88 Fleer, which was not produced in huge numbers. It's not super rare, but definitely wasn't produced in the numbers that you saw in the 90s. Definitely off-center quite a bit, but for $2, that card is coming home with me. Card is coming home with moi. And the base Akeem, this is his 5th year, 88 base Akeem. Really, this card, it's the 88, it's got some edge issues, it's got some centering issues, it's got some print mark issues. You can see kind of like a yellow spattering print marks, but it's an 88 Akeem for $3, base card. I'll take it. I'll take it for that price. And you've got those cards in 6s and 7s. Not necessarily the Akeem, like the John Stockton in a 7. I think that still pulls 30 bucks, something like that. Yeah, awesome. Very happy with that. Very happy with all of this. You know, this is actually a lot better condition than I was like I don't know, expecting. Like I could have settled for condition that was not as good as this. Do a recap here. Y'all want to do a recap? Got the Akeem, David Robinson scoring kings, David Robinson power in the key, David Robinson rookies, Jordan 93, 94, 89 hoops Jordan, good centering, nice corners. That artist proof that's just really good condition. Skybox 91, 1990 Skybox Jordan. Another 93, 94 Jordan. Shaq rookie. 95, 96 Shaq double insert. Another Shaq double insert. And Shaq members choice. Top Stadium Club. 1993. Like I said, I think this might be the Stadium Club first Shaq. And Shaq rookie classics. This is that NBA Superstars insert. Kevin Garnett Skybox rookie. Kevin Garnett Premier rookie. Tim Duncan 99 Finest base. Tim Duncan 99 Finest Sensations subset. Tim Duncan Star Quest. Man, I like that card. Upper Deck. It's a 98, so that'd be a second year card. Iverson rookie. Tim Duncan, second year rookie discovery. Ray Allen rookie. Nice, some nice Ray Allen rookies here. And then of course that Freddie Freeman. So 130 bucks for all this. These 3 cards right here could very easily pay for the whole lot. And I've got the vault, about 50 cards in the vault. Probably had about 70, 75 cards here for $130, so average about $100.50 a card. Did pretty good, guys. Check out your local card shops, your local card shows, and you can hold everything in your hand, look at it in person, and spend your money wisely. Thanks, guys. Catch you later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe. If you want to learn more about sports cards, I've got a video right here that explains how I sort cards when I rip new packs, how I put them away and sort through them so I'm not holding on to all my base cards, just the stuff that potentially has value down the line. Thanks. Have a great day.